All right, so first morning we're going to try to find a big buck for these guys, and well, the deer are rotting right now, so let's see if they move today.
We're in Mexico, and we're down here hunting whitetail deer. This is a new ranch that they picked up, and there's some really big deer here actually. A lot of javelina, bobcat, all kinds of other species as well. So it's gonna be fun. This will be my first whitetail. Hopefully I get down on the ground. It's gonna be a fun time.
How was the first morning?
It was a beautiful morning. Temperature was nice. It's starting to get warm, but we've seen probably 4 or 5 up and comers. It's going to be really nice in a couple years, and some little ones, and then lots of does and fawns. Yeah. Badass. So, it's freaking hot right now. It's evening of day 1. And it's like 90 plus degrees here, I think. We're set up in a 4-way, so we've got 4 different lanes to shoot at. So far, we got lots of deer and javelina, but not the bucks we're looking for yet. I think they'll come out a little closer to the end of the evening. All we can do is try. Riding around in the middle day yesterday, we seen a good buck running in an area. Teresa, one of the other gals that are hunting here, she's seen a good one over in that area as well. Whether or not it's the same one, we really don't know. We're gonna go set up a blind and see if we can't get it to come out and do a little rattling, and hopefully get him to show himself. At least get to take a look at him to see if it's one we want to go after. So it's going to be a fun day regardless. He's out here feeding right now. We think he's probably a 6-year-old. 5 or 6 for sure. And we kind of want to wait and see if something else comes out. It's a fun morning so far. Alright, eyes off. So, we had a buck come in from across the field on the other side. He come right in. He's a younger deer, we're not going to shoot him. But we thought for sure this 8-point from him we're going to get a bite. And he wanted no part of it, so now we're just kind of watching him. Because that 8-point doesn't want him to get his nose right now. Well, that happened fast and furious. We had a second buck come in, and he was chasing does around, and there's obviously one doe pretty hot because the 8-point wouldn't leave her side. He kept pushing her away from the rest of the group, and all of a sudden he's like gonna take off running with her, and I thought she's gonna leave. They're gonna leave, and they stopped, and we decided we better shoot him now before he gets into the woods. He's a beautiful 8-point, and shot him pretty hard. He went right down, and then he did get back up and run, but we think it's laying up here on the other side of the woods where we can't see around this brush. So it's a great deer. It's a good morning. It's a beautiful 8-point. He's old. His teeth are riddled down to nothing. His jaws, his teeth in the back are all riddled down. He blind in his right eye. He's blind, and just a beautiful deer. My first Mexican whitetail, and I'm very happy with him. He's absolutely a gorgeous buck. Right there he is. Oh my goodness gracious, what a deer. Oh, look how big his body is even. This was our target buck on day one, and he just never showed. So we just kept trying to figure a way to figure out where he's at. It is rutting here. The big boys are locking down with does, and so we set up in an area kind of off of where he usually is, and it worked. I mean, I couldn't believe it, but we got nervous because we did get caught by a couple of does, and they started stomping, and he was with a bunch of does, and I thought for sure they were going to leave, you know, when these guys started blowing, and they did. They kind of left and went back into the brush. Well, the does came back, and he's not going to leave them. He stayed right with them, and he eventually came out, and the rest is history. Here he is. What an incredible Mexico buck. This place is so much fun to hunt. These deer are incredible. They're just some of the prettiest animals I've ever seen with a dark chocolate rack, and I couldn't be happier. What a fun trip I've had.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, he ain't going nowhere with that shot.
Look at that deer, honey.
Look how pretty his cape is.
Honey, that is
I'm talking perfect.
Honey.
Look at that eye.
Oh.
Look at these. Look at these all the way.